Yeah, so I mean, I got respect for Jay Prince. Um, I got the audiobook, The Art and Science of Respect. And of course, Jay Prince goes down in history as, just a great influencer in black society, period. Not just hip hop, but in black society, period. He's a great influence in that aspect. Um, but I'm looking at Jay Prince sideways, man, for talking about he could squash another black man, as in Pusha T, um, to protect his investment, the tragic mulatto Drake, because he has money behind Drake. Drake is a tragic mulatto that doesn't understand who he truly is. He's confused about who he is. He doesn't understand racism, white supremacy. The man said he never experienced racism until he became a rapper and reached America. Raised by a Jewish mother, all right? And his mama, according to his interview he did on The Shop with LeBron, never took him to a black barbershop because she was afraid of black people or something to that effect. Right? that's the person you put money behind. A tragic mulatto who did a blackface photo, right? And he didn't respond to that in lyrics. He responded to that in an IG story post talking about he was trying to raise awareness for black actors struggling to get roles when in fact he said himself he never experienced racism until he became a rapper and reached America. So why the hell would he make a blackface photo when he never experienced quote unquote black actors struggling to get roles? He's never had to struggle in his damn life. Everything was hand fed to him. Hand fed to him. This is your investment, Jay Prince. This is your investment. You know. So I mean, I don't like that energy where you have to threaten another black man from eating, as in Pusha T. And I watched the interview he did with Joe Button podcast. Great interview, man. A lot of great insight on some things, especially you know how Drake is and stuff like that, and people in your own circle don't like your ass. 40, the person that you, and that's another thing, right? With the HBO interview when he said uh that Pusha deserves to get punched in the face because of 40. Somebody who has MS. I understand he has MS and he's sickly. But yeah, you didn't feel offended when Pusha T talked about your daddy, your baby mama, and your son? But you felt like you wanted to punch Pusha T in the face because he mentioned 40 having MS. I mean, all he said was 666. Uh, he said, Pusha T said 666 OVO 40, something to that effect. I can't remember, but he didn't say nothing about wishing death on OVO 40. He just basically said that man is 666 in reference to 666 in reference to Drake in that I guess that what do you call it, that little ID thing that he does with his songs, what Drake does. But anyway, going back to my original initial thought, man. Yeah, Jay Prince, the energy you have towards Pusha T, where you said you can easily squash him. I wish you could put that to other things. That same energy, where white supremacists and race soldiers are mistreating and killing unarmed black people on a daily basis, where you have race soldiers going into apartment complexes and killing a black man in his own apartment, right? With no problem. I wish you would have that same energy for Amy Geiger, in which you can squash her like an ant, or a George Zimmerman, where you can squash him like an ant. But Pusha T, all Pusha T was talking about, this is just rap, man. This is rap. You know, you came at his wife. Drake came at his wife, and again, Drake is a grown ass man. It's almost like basically like Jay Prince to Drake is basically his father. You know, it's like the father protecting his son from getting bullied again. Like, hey man, leave my son alone. You mess with my son, I'm gonna squash your ass. Leave my son alone. But at this point, he's a grown man. He's a grown man. So you got a 30-plus-year-old man, right? That needs a father to tell him what and what not to do and that kind of thing, and have to step in for a rap beef. That's basically what Pusha T said. It's just competition. But again, you know, Drake took it another level by mentioning Virginia Williams, which is Pusha T's wife. That's what set him off. Drake ain't talk about that during the shop interview. Drake ain't talk about the fact that he was making fun of whatchamacallit. What Kanye what's the name of that dude? That dude that Kanye did a collaboration with. Now I gotta look that shit up, man. But he made fun of somebody's mental health issues, right? I'm just having a little brain freeze and shit. Shout out to Tidal. I love my Tidal. Let me see. Okay, yeah, here we go. Kid Cudi. See, I can't. Like I said, it's early in the morning, man. I just can't think of people's names off the top of my head. So, you know, Drake made fun of Kid Cudi's mental health issues. Nobody talked about that during the interview at the shop. Nobody talked about that Drake mentioned Pusha T's wife for no reason. You know, it was so biased. You know, so it is what it is, man. But yeah, I just don't like that energy that, you know, a black man has to threaten another black man because of a rap beef to end his career, so to speak, and it's prevent him from making money. You know what I'm saying? Have that same energy towards these goddamn race soldiers and white supremacists out here destroying and killing black people. You know, stop trying to threaten another black man from eating based off a rap beef. That's strictly a rap beef. It's not nobody try to shoot anybody or nothing like that. It's nothing where somebody got to be seen on site. Even though Drake said he wants to punch him because he mentioned him OVO 40, but you don't want to punch him because he talked about your dad, your baby mama, and your son. But 40, your white producer, you love so much that he's the same man, according to Pusha T, that outed you. That's a chess move right there. And that's what he was talking about. I'm pretty sure that's some stuff that he had saved, that he had tucked for surgical summer. Now he brought it out of him. And that's the reason why he did that interview, because Jay Prince said it's damage control. No. It's making sure that narrative is actual factual. Right? Drake said, you know, he had a theory that Kanye West is the one that leaked the information to Pusha T, and Pusha T said, nah, it was your man's. You was your man's that was pillow talking to a female. That's how I found out about that information. So, you know, anyway, family, those are my just thoughts about that, man. I just don't like that energy that Jay Prince put out there, trying to, you know, ruin another black man's career, all for a rap beef, when there's so much other shit that you can put your energy to squash like an ant. You know what I'm saying? That people are these white supremacists and these race soldiers are doing way worse, that deserve to be squashed like an ant. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, those are my quick thoughts about that, family. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Till next time, family, Chauncey, a.k.a. The Black Separatist, signing out.